Good sunny Wednesday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this chilly Wednesday, the 18th of March, 2015. Well, after yesterday afternoon and evening's wind fest, which brought down some power lines and also some tree limbs across the New Jersey, New York, Connecticut River Valley area, the winds have abated quite substantially this morning, but they're still strong out of the northwest at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. We still have some gusts into the 30s this morning, with generally lots of sunshine around and temperatures generally running in the upper 20s to low and mid 30s across the region, but making the winds, factoring in the winds, makes the wind chill feel like we're still in the teens across most regions. These are the hourly wind gusts across the region, still into the teens and 20s, and that actually makes the wind chill feel like we are in the single digits to teens and low to mid 20s across the region. Visible pass of the satellite this morning shows mostly sunny skies and clear skies across the region with sinking air but strong and gusty winds, and this is making for some snow plumes coming downwind of the lakes here, and these are all dying out across the region. None of this is actually reaching the ground. Morning surface chart from weatheroanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software shows the high pressure building in across the Ohio River Valley and the Great Lakes region here, and this will be building over the forecast region over the next 24 hours, and the winds will begin to abate. Watch us warnings and advisories today. Pardon my gale warnings are in effect for the coastal waters here until 6 p.m. this evening for wind gusts between seas between 3 and 6 feet and northwest winds at 20 to 25 knots, gust up to 35 knots. Little congestion this morning. It's seasonal allergies starting in again. We go from one season to another with the same kind of feeling, however. On the aviational weather deck today, basically VFR conditions, ceilings about 5,000 feet this afternoon under the cold cumulus developing, breezy northwest winds subsiding to 10 to 20 knots throughout the day. The gust never subsided overnight and previously expected. The gust even increased overnight due to the pressure surge and are still in the 25 to 30 knot range, and this will continue through the early afternoon. Winds expected to diminish tonight to around 10 to 15 knots after sunset, 10 knots or less overnight. Thursday and Thursday night, VFR increasing clouds overnight on Thursday night and Friday. This is the next weather maker, diminishing conditions to MVFR and IFR. Precipitation starting out as snow, possibly changing to rain south and east of Philly. Precipitation may still stay as all snow north and west of Philly, not so certain of that yet. Friday night, precipitation should be ending during the evening. IFR to MVFR conditions may linger into the night, so expect traveling delays on Friday afternoon and particularly on Friday night. Saturday and Saturday night, conditions improving to VFR. Cold front expected Sunday night with scattered showers possible. Then VFR gusty northwest winds return to the terminals on Sunday of 20 knots or better. Right now outside of Newark, it's 30 degrees. Pull this up, 2.7, humidity 37%. The wind still out of the northwest at 15, gust to 29. Making the wind chill feel like 19. The story today will be the gusty winds diminishing during tonight with VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia 2, 33, dew point 9, humidity 36%, northwest wind at 8. And the story again today will be the winds subsiding during the afternoon, VFR conditions in place. When we look at all the model guidance today, whether it's the European model, the GFS, and the Canadian, they're all pretty much similar in the effect that they keep the 850 millibar temperatures lower throughout the event as the storm system develops, with one center here over Ohio, second center developing along the coast as an upper trough moves through the region on Friday afternoon and Friday evening. This starts the isentropic lift over a cold dome as high pressure is leaving. Snow breaks out across the region, and this would be for the day on Friday, and during most of the event possibly staying as snow, possibly changing to rain across southern New Jersey, the Delmarva region during the evening hours, and then scooting out to sea with the precipitation as rain from central and coastal regions in the Delmarva, ending as a little snow or sleet over the interior. Now, the thing that argues for snowfall amounts at this time of the year, first of all, is the sun angle. Second of all, the intensity of the snowfall as it's falling throughout the day. Could be a sloppy mess around the region. It will be a wet system indeed, with marginal temperatures on the in the 30s and 40s. So we're going to find snow on the ground probably during your evening commute on Friday. This will have some traveling impacts. The National Weather Service has updated their snow totals just a little bit north and west of 80 and 78. Now, when we begin the event, we'll have temperatures in the mid-20s to low and mid-30s across the region, and the temperatures rising precipitously through the upper 20s and low and mid-30s throughout the event. Still, could be cold enough for snow in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere all the way down to the surface, so the sun angle is really that, and the intensity of the snow rate is going to make for the accumulation, but probably just on colder surfaces. It's probably just going to be a sloppy mess with partial melting right on the ground. The National Weather Service has updated its snow totals to include about 2 to 3 inches across Morris County and then 3 to 4 inches across northwestern New Jersey into the Poconos. These amounts have been up just a little bit by an inch or two. Everything else remains pretty much on target with less than an inch. Definitely expecting that to occur across coastal regions and the Delmarva as a result of the precipitation changing over to rain. For the New York City metropolitan area, again, anywhere from 1 or 2 or 3 inches across the region. Of course, all of this will be dependent on the intensity, the track of the storm, and just how cold the atmosphere is going to be, according to the modeling and then the actual observations of what's occurring during the day. And if we looked at the 850 millibar temperatures at about 5,000 feet in the atmosphere from the GFS run this morning, we're really not going to warm up the atmosphere too much through early and mid part of next week. So even though the angle of the sun will be strong, we have another infiltration of colder air coming in behind another cold front on Sunday night and Monday. This just keeps us on a cold pool. Even though we try to warm up with the March sunshine, it's going to be continually below average in the air temperatures through the middle part of next week. We get a little bit more warming through the middle and ending part of next week, and then we go back into the cold dome again for the end of March. And when I say colder for the end of the month, I don't mean the cold Arctic surge that we've had in February. We're modifying the air masses through the month and the sun angle too, so all of this will play a role in the air temperatures themselves, but they generally will be below seasonal averages. So I'm going to cut this short today. I'm running late on time. For everything live, it's Garden State Weather, gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. We'll be watching everything in greater detail for you during the day on Thursday.